Hi there and welcome. Thanks for joining me, and I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga, and today we're going to do some stretches for golfing. So if you golfers out there want to get a little bit better at the rotations, a little more ease of twisting, a little more power behind your shots, great way is to strengthen the core and to build up that flexibility in the spine. So we're going to add a lot of rotations here. So just starting, let's get warmed up. Roll those shoulders up and back, and shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, reach it up. And as you exhale, pull those elbows back and down, cactus arms, opening up that chest. Inhale, reach it up, and exhale, pull it down. One more time, inhale, reach it up, and exhale, pull it down. Inhale, reach overhead, and as you exhale, left hand comes down, right arm reaches up, turn your gaze up. Find the base of that right thumb. Inhale, both arms come up, and exhale, other side, left arm up, right arm down, reach, reach, reach. Inhale, both arms come up, and exhale one more time, each side. Big, full, deep breaths. Inhale as you reach up, and then exhale as you lean into it for that lateral flexion. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, bring the hands behind your head, interlace your fingers, and just lean your head back into your hands, opening up that chest. Arching it back just as much as feels good to you. Inhale up tall, and as you exhale, chin towards the chest, close the elbows around the ears. Again, inhale, head up nice and tall, and as you exhale, lean your head back into your hands. Inhale it up, and one more time, draw the chin towards the chest, elbows around the ears. Inhale, head up nice and tall, extend those arms, press your palms to the sky, fingers are still interlaced, and exhale, lean to the right, press through that left palm, keep your tummy and your chest open to the front. Inhale up tall, and exhale, lean to the left, press through that right palm, long lateral stretch down the side body. Inhale it up nice and tall, and pull those hands to heart center. Shift your weight to your left foot, right foot steps back. A nice big lunge, bending both knees. We're going to turn to the left, come back through to center, and turn to the right. Keeping that stability, core staying strong. Back to center, and step together. Shift your weight to your right foot. Left foot steps back, 90-degree bend with those legs. We turn to the right, hands remain at heart center, back through center, and then to the left. So stability through the legs, strengthen the core, step it back together. We're going to do that one more time each side. Right foot steps back, 90-degree bend with those legs. Turn to the left, back through to center, turn to the right, and back to center, and step it together. One more time, left foot steps back. We turn to the right, keeping yourself just as still as you can, and to the left, and back to center. Step it together. Arms down by your sides. Inhale, reach. And exhale, sit to chair. Pull the hands down to heart center. Keep your chest lifted. Inhale, reach it up. Keep that pelvis facing front. Open to the right. Arms open out to a T. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, sink. Inhale, rise. Keep that pelvis facing front. Turn to the left. Open the arms out to a T. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, sit. Inhale, rise. Turn to the right. Really work to keep that pelvis facing front. Inhale, back to center. And sink. Again, we rise. And open to the left. Inhale, reach it up, and exhale, sink. Stay down low, stay in your chair. Rock it back to your heels, bring your big toes to touch, and let your knees come side by side. Glue those knees next to each other. Turn and place that left elbow to the right knee, pressing against the knee and working to bring your hands towards heart center. Be mindful that left knee wants to slide forward. Opening those arms if you like, back of that left arm, pressing against the outside of the knee. Weight is evenly distributed in those feet. Bringing the hands back to heart center. We turn back to face front. And now go directly to the left. Right elbow to the left knee. Pressing against the knee and working to bring your hands towards heart center. Opening those arms if you like, back of the right arm pressing against the outside of the left knee. Knees are side by side. That right knee's going to try and slide forward a little bit. Hands back to heart center. We turn back to face front and rise. Exhale, arch it back, palms stay touching. Breathe. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Pull those hands down to heart center. Rock back to your heels, open those feet. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Checking in with that lower back, the hamstrings, the calves. A little shift of your weight forward into your toes. And then back to the heels. Maybe your toes lift. And back to the toes. And again, the heels. Centering your weight, bringing the hands to the elbows and just gently sway side to side. So getting some consistent stretching in, some good consistent core work. I hope you'll feel the difference in your game, the fluidity of your stroke, the power behind it. I hope you have a great round, and it's a beautiful day. Coming back to center, release your arms. Shift your weight to your heels and slowly begin to bend your knees, lowering down as low as feels good to you. As you come down, just notice that really nice stretch into the lower back. You can stop wherever you want to stop. My son's a golfer. I love watching him play. Slowly lifting your bum. Hands just below you. Step your one foot back and then the other. Core work. Plank. Lengthening through the crown of the head. Drawing that belly button in and up. You can have your knees down or you can be up on your toes. Find your breath. Slow it down. Pull your right knee in and step it back. Pull your left knee in and step it back. You can stay still. You don't have to add the knees. Pull it in and step it back. Pull it in and step it back. Release your knees, untuck your toes, and press it back to child's pose. Let your head be heavy, face be soft. Feel that good stretch in the shoulders, through the spine. As you're ready, we rise, pulling those hands underneath us, wrists just below those shoulders, opening up those knees to hip width apart. Core strong, we shift our weight to our left hand, right arm reaches up, high as you can reach. And then as you exhale, pass that right hand through, little tap of the shoulder, and then roll it back open and reach, high as you can reach. And exhale, sweep it through, little tap, and roll it back open. This time we're going to hold that rotation, sweep it through, coming down onto that right shoulder, side of the head to the mat. Left hand can remain where it is, or you can extend that left arm towards the top of your mat, arm right along the side of the face. Another option is to lift that left arm up, opening the tummy and chest for a deeper rotation in that spine. Adding a little more shoulder here if you like, sweeping that left arm around behind the back, forearm along the small of the back. And breathe. We once again extend that left arm, lowering it back down, just hitting all of those different places. Different positions for the arm, pulling that left hand back in. We rise back to our tabletop. Center your weight, shift your weight to your right hand, left arm reaches up. As you exhale, sweep that left hand through, little tap, and roll it back open, reach it high. Exhale, pass it through, and roll it open. This time we're going to hold that rotation, sweep it through. Shoulder down, side of the head to the mat. That right hand can stay where it is or slide it towards the top of the mat. Arm right along the side of your face. If it feels good to you, lift that right arm high, opening up the chest just a little bit more, reaching out of that shoulder joint as high as you're able. If you like, circle that right arm around behind you. A little more shoulder work. Just checking in what feels the best and what your body needs. Honor whatever that is. And we hit all of those spots again, if you like, extending that right arm up, rotating your palm, reaching it up and over. And once again, pull that hand back in, and we rise. Let's go ahead and walk those hands back, coming up to a kneeling position. Inhale, reach it up. As you exhale, pull those elbows back and down, open the chest, squeeze through the shoulder blades. Inhale, reach it up. And as you exhale, release that right hand down, little rotation, little lean back. And inhale it back up. Exhale, left hand, reach it back, little rotation, little lean back. Inhale, both arms come up. One more time, each side. Exhale, right hand goes back. And we rise. Exhale, left hand goes back. And we rise. Pull those hands to heart center. Shift your weight to your left knee. Right foot's going to come forward. Giant step in. Release your hands to your thigh and stretching in through those hip flexors on that left side. Breathe. Core strong. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Lift the chest so you might be up to your fingertips. As you exhale, press your sit bones back. Lift the right toes. Square the pelvis. Draw your nose towards your knee. Inhale back to that modified crescent lunge. Knee remains down, chest is lifted. As you exhale, press it back. So we're stretching those hamstrings, the calves, and then we transition weight forward to get the hip flexor, the groin. One more time, we're going to hit that the hamstring and the calf. And inhale it forward. Once again, place that left hand to the inside of your foot. Rotate and reach. Right arm high as you can reach. You can keep that back knee down or tuck your toes and lift that back knee. Breathe. Now that back knee can be down or that leg can be long. Core strong. We're going to rise. Keep that rotation. Open those arms out to a T. And breathe. Spread your fingers. Lengthen and extend. Inhale, turn back to face front. Release your hands on either side of your foot. Draw your back knee down. Untuck your toes. Hands to the thigh. Press it back. Core strong. Bring your hands to heart center and draw that right knee back underneath you. Shift your weight to your right foot. Left foot. Giant step forward and lean in. Hands to your thigh. Nice stretch right down the front of that right leg. Breathe. Releasing the hands on either side of your foot, lifting the chest, and again, we'll probably be up on the fingertips. As you exhale, press your bottom back, lengthen that left leg, square the pelvis, nose towards your knee. Inhale, coming forward once again. Nice long stretch down the front of that right leg. And exhale, press it back. So really working to get that fluid swing. Keeping that body flexible and strong. One more time, let's hit that hamstring and calf. Flex your foot, square the pelvis, nose towards your knee. Super tight hamstrings usually ends up with a super tight back. Inhale, coming forward once again. Lifting the chest, hands to the thigh. Placing that right hand to the inside of that left foot. Rotate and reach. Left arm up. High as you can reach. Find your breath. It's all about letting go of as much tension as we can. Tucking the back toes if you wish. You can keep that back knee down or extend that right leg. space in that left shoulder joint, in that right shoulder joint. We lengthen through the fingertips, core strong. Let's rise. Arms open out to a T, reaching from fingertip to fingertip. Inhale, turning it back to face front, arms overhead, flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Bring that back knee down, untuck your toes, lift the chest, hands to your thigh, lean in, and then gently back it off. Hands to heart center, and pull that left knee back in. Begin to sit it back onto your heels, stretching through the quadriceps. Hands to heart center. If that's not great, you can sit on a pillow. You can stay up kneeling. Inhale, rise, reach it up. And as you exhale, right hand comes back, a little tap. Inhale it back up. And exhale, other side, left hand reaching back. Inhaling it up. One more time each, little lean back, firing up those quads, firing up those glutes in your core. Inhale it up. And exhale, lean it back. And inhale it up. Go ahead and release your hands down by your sides. Shift your feet off to one side. Come down onto your hip. Sweep your feet around. Slide on down towards the top of the mat. So this would absolutely be on a day if you're going to go golfing, but you've got time beforehand. Otherwise, there's a great video for just before the course that's standing that you can add in if you like. It's posted at the end of the video. Roll those shoulders up and back, and then press your palms down towards the ground. If you're not a golfer and you just want some good flexibility in your spine and some core work, perfect. Let's cross that right foot up and over, wrapping the crook of the left elbow around the knee. Right hand comes behind you. Prop yourself up and turn and look out over that right shoulder. Breathe. Find your breath. Whatever your gig is, stretching's always good. Just to maneuver through life, clearing your head, getting rid of tension and tightness, circling that right arm back, up and over. And we turn back to face front, extend that right leg out, left foot crosses up and over, sit up tall, wrap the crook of that right elbow around the knee, pull it in tight, add a flex of that right foot. We bring that left hand behind us to prop us up even taller, and then turn and look out over that back shoulder. Time on your mat, never time wasted. We circle that left arm back, up and over, turning back to face front. Extend both legs out, reach it high. Flex your feet, lengthen and hinge it forward. Now you are welcome to throw a blanket, anything underneath those knees to soften those knees. If this is really intense for those hamstrings, making sure you're taking care of that lower back. Let your head be heavy. So we're working to lengthen that spine to reach the crown of the head down towards the toes and pull those toes back towards the crown of the head. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Lower your hands, soften your feet, and slowly roll it back. Just take your time again, core work here. Each vertebra coming to the mat. And relax. Pulling that right knee in, right arm extends out to a T, left hand to the outside of the right knee, and just gently pull your leg across your body. And then turn and look out over that right arm. Breathe. All too often when we get super involved in a sport or an activity, we can get so micro-focused on the stroke, on the ball placement, on the grip, that realizing how much tension and tightness do we hold on to here, that you can clear your head, you can move your body, and you can let go of some of that tension, mentally as well as physically. It's a gift. Slowly rolling it back to center, extending that right leg to the sky, rotating through the hip joint, and then slowly lowering your leg down. That little external rotation in that hip just feels so good, allows you to activate that quadricep and allow it to come to rest. Left knee comes in, left arm extends out to a T, right hand to the outside of the left knee, and gently pull your leg across your body, keeping both shoulders against the mat. As best you can, turn and take your gaze out over your left arm. And breathe. Now you might get some pops or cracks here. Just fine, and actually great. Little self-massage, self-adjustment, just making sure there's no pain. And slowly we roll it back to center, extending that left leg to the sky, little external rotation through that hip, and slowly lower your leg down, reach it out. The more we become aware and learn about our bodies and get that mind-body connection, that plays out in everything we do, pulling that right knee in, and then the left, hands to the shins, just below the knees, pull it in, and just gently rock side to side. Coming back to center, bring your hands behind your thighs, rock it up or roll to your side, and help yourself up with your hands. Let's turn, sitting cross-legged. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach. And as you exhale, a little rotation to the right. Hand to the top of the thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Just one little final stretch. Inhale, both arms come up, reach it high. And exhale, turn to the left. Right hand to the top of the thigh. Left hand behind you, prop yourself up. Little rotation. Inhale, reach, turn back to face front. And as you exhale, release those arms down by your sides. So if today is a day off from golf, I hope it's a great one. Great job taking care of yourself and doing something that's going to help your game an immense amount. If today is a day of golf, I hope you have an amazing round. Be well. Take care. Hit it long and straight. Stay in that fairway. And until the next time, my friend, I look forward to it. Namaste.